Hello and welcome to episode 41 of our East Coast mainline map. We're going to quickly play Guess the Station. It's this one that should be blatantly obvious. I'll give you a few seconds to gather your thoughts, and before I tell you it's King's Cross. We are here for a reason. The reason is I wanted to show off this track speed limit thing again, because I was sitting here, as I do, watching my own map, planning the next season, which we'll get to, not the next season, the next series, not the next season, the next series of Transport Fever, which is where we go to another map. I'll define them as seasons are on the same map, so if we have to split halfway, then it will be a season. Okay, now we've got that clear, as we see another train entering the station. Our Class 47 consist that we've completely made up. Well, kind of. I mean, they could exist. Got a little bit of news before we get going. Later on in the show, a bit exciting, we got to electrify the West Coast mainline, because it should be already electrified. We are in April 1972. We're probably past April by the time I finish telling you about this, but doesn't that look good? If you're new to the show, we're ending this season in 1977, so there's not long to go, and I will try and pause it as much as possible so we can at least try and finish the West Coast mainline part. I do want to leave us something for next season to actually build, so we're not just messing around with rolling stock. We want to... There's still Cambridge to do, that line out there. There's Stansted, our fake Stansted, but we can still kind of do the lines that way. A lot to do around London, which we'll save for next season. I've had a think about this. There's also the Great Western Railway, so the GWR needs to go in as well. Always, we've also got to go all the way down to Croydon. So there's that. Lots to do. And we'll save the London Bridge for then too. There is a reason for that, and that is otherwise we'll have no content other than watching trains, which won't take a million years to do. We could think of some other things, but if we're actually building some more to the map and adding to it, that'd be kind of cool. And by that time, we'll have obviously done maybe one or two more series on different maps. There may be new things in the workshop that we can come back and redo certain areas and say, well, this will look much cooler with these mods. Lots planned for Season 2. The next series, however, which is either going to be the Midlands or the East Coast Mainline North area. When I looked at the ticking clock down there, let's bring this all back up, shall we? Yeah, when I looked at the ticking clock, we're in May 1972. Look at that. Class 37 growling into the station. I love this track speed thing. We don't have long left. And I have not actually got any maps going. So things have to change. And I need to buck my ideas up a little bit. I have been working on the map. Some of you follow me on Twitter will know. It's a 20k by 20k source map for what's coming soon. I'm going to cut pieces out of that to make our Midlands map and our East Coast Mainline North map. Really looking forward to it, because we're gonna push the boat out even further. I'm gonna risk like bringing my PC to its knees. It's already on its knees editing the map, not handling it very well. I know this is a lot of talking and not actually much building. Bear with me. It's all going to be relevant to Transport Fever, and it has to be said because I want to keep you all informed. Plus this looks cool, so why not, right? Anyway, here's the news that's probably not going to be received too well, but it has a reason for it. I'm going to have to drop from this point onward towards the end of the season Tuesday's episode because I want to start building the maps, and they do take a long time, so bear with me on that. If I get far enough ahead, we'll not have much downtime between the new series and this one ending, which is what I'm trying to avoid. And currently I just don't have enough time. So I'm going to make some more time. I know there's some of you out there that might say, why don't you drop Train Valley? But I'll tell you now, those take 3 hours total, including upload time. They're like an hour and a half to produce one of those Train Valley videos, or any ones that I do around then, compared to these episodes, which are beasts to put together. Lots of research I do, and so not including the research and everything I do beforehand, and even not including preparation of the map, an average episode for this will take around about 4 hours just to start uploading. It's about an hour and 10 minutes recording, another hour and 20 minutes editing, and then rendering can be anything up to an hour and a half. So I just wanted to keep you all in the loop and informed. We'll get on with the show, shall we? Because I wasn't sure how I was going to do that, whether it would be a separate video or what. It's not how my episodes usually go, but it's out there. So don't be too disheartened when you see Tuesday's episode not appear. It may return if I get far enough ahead, and then I can rejig some things. They'll just be recording. I guess I'll just have to stop referencing days, because they may not appear on the day I intend them. Okay, phew, sorry about that. That was 7 minutes of me waffling on. Here we go. Let's pause this. We don't want to get to the end any sooner than we need to. Not the end of the episode, that is. That'll be a terrible episode. The end of the season. I did a little test. We are going for the third rail in the middle. I mean, these are technically 4 rails because they share a line. Okay, stop spinning the map so crazily. They share a line with the underground, so there'd be the middle rail, which isn't here, and an outer rail as well. And then we got the Electrostar, I think is what they're called, or something like that. These need to change too. I've messed these up royally. So I'm sure by now someone in the comments has gone, that's not how they're supposed to be. And you're absolutely right. We're going to change this one to a 4-car, and these 386s, I believe. I'm just going to guess. These are going to be changed to a 5-car, and then that will be more accurate to what we're trying to represent. Our Class 86 is going to represent the Voyagers, I believe, that go down here. Or is it Pendolino, whatever you call them. Pendolino? Anyway, you know what I mean. The Virgin trains. They'll be Class 86s for now. This is the one I went with. We could have gone with Killicans's third rail, or we could have gone with this. This one works well because, unfortunately, the one Killicans doesn't have a high-speed rail version, and so it doesn't play nicely. And we end up with catenary here, unlike this split we have here, which is perfect. This is a DC line, and this one's the AC line, and that's how it is in real life. So I want to recreate that. Should we while I remember, let's get these done. We're going to replace all these. Do like the orange. I've decided I like the orange. It kind of represents what we're going for. And they're going to be 5-car. That's what they are. And we'll replace all of those. And these are going to be 4-car. Not these monsters. So we'll replace these two. We might just put like more of them on. We could also maybe shrink some of the stations. But we'll see how that goes. I don't like that green though. It's kind of more like the green we've got going on the Abbey Flyer line. So if we go with something like that. And let's just see how that looks. That's probably okay. What's it like if we go a bit lighter? Yeah. I'm going to go with a slightly darker. Remember that as the middle one. Let's get these replaced as 4-car. We're just going to go straight up and put a 4-car multiple unit in. Easy done. There we go. Okay, normality has been restored. And we don't have crazy trains. Should we get on with electrifying this? Because that would be cool. Also this episode, we're going to put Apsley in, at the very least. Hopefully we've got some... oh, no, let's not do that. That won't work, will it? Oh dear. Right, let's go with this, and let's do this properly. No, not those. See, I've done it wrong again. This should be these. Right, okay. Hopefully this doesn't ruin my station. It's looking okay. We're going to need all this in. Beautiful, look, it's kept it. So we've got DC one side, AC the other. That's direct current for those that don't know. And this one is alternating current. So there you go. I learned that. At some point today when I was researching. I mean, I kind of knew what it was all on about, but... So we've got a mess of electric stuff going on now. But that's how it is. So that's what it's going to be like. I don't know what we're doing about the sidings. It probably doesn't matter for us. We should just keep the... possibly the main lines electrified. I had to do some jiggery-pokery around here. Otherwise it liked to put catenary up randomly at the end there. So we don't want that. It's going to take a little bit, but we'll get there. Oh, this could go horribly wrong. No, it couldn't. No, we're good. We just need to apply that. Please don't crash. Yes. Beautiful. A beautiful sea of wires and poles. You know it's going to ruin some of our junctions. I just know it is. Don't you dare. Let's upgrade some more track. Once we're done all this, we're done. Should have done it at the beginning, but I wasn't aware that it's like the mid-60s this was all done. So we're kind of behind the curve. We may have given them a better Abbey Flyer, but we're a bit behind the curve when it comes to electrification. And this is exactly how long it would have taken them to electrify. Just clicking like this. Obviously that's not the case. Okay. So from this point forward, every time I say no, we don't want that, we actually do. And we'll keep it in there. Hopefully none of this crashes. Beautiful. So, electrification is in and on the way. I think that's beautiful. We've got electric going on there. Oh, what's this going to do? I got excited before my time, didn't I? Oh, are you just going to work? You are amazingly beautiful. Wow. Look at that, guys. Straight in. Now, please stay perfect. Uh-oh. What if we go this way? Okay, this is panic stations. Got it. Alright. panic over. No, not the ticky one. This one. Oh. Oh, dear. So I hope you don't mind my plans and dropping Tuesday. I don't really want to drop it, but at the same time, I can't magic up a map. So I've got to be realistic here. There's only so much time in the world. So we have to make a little bit of a compromise. But I really want it not to be like, say, 2 weeks downtime with me not bringing any new Transport Fever out. That'd be awful. Just missing one day a week for a few weeks, that's a bit more bearable, I think. I mean, let me know in the comments below what you feel. I'm happy to, like, keep ploughing out 3 videos a week, but we have to... Not this, that one. We're going to go straight round and try and get Apsley right in there. It's going to be about here, by the way. And these two are kind of close. We're going to put Hemel Hempstead a little further up. And Apsley around about bang in the middle. Somewhere. This just curves around. We're going to probably have to get rid of some of this, but that's okay. Kings Langley is not that huge. Ah, look at this. Straight with the catenary. Isn't that awesome? We definitely don't want to go any further up, though. Yes. Just leave a comment below about your feelings on cutting an episode in favour of... these probably doesn't have to be too fast. Cutting an episode in favour of less downtime between series. It's not how it's going to be forever. Once this series is underway, it'll just be back to normal. And we'll have 3 episodes a week as often as I can fit them in. Tuesdays has always been, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I've a lot of subscribers lately, and I thank you all for that. And if you're new to the channel, I've missed some of the bits where I talk about timings and how much I can fit in, and the schedule for that matter. Tuesday's Transport Fever is always the one that gets cut. Or Tuesday. But at least we all know. And I hope you're all happy with that. Just until we, just until I can get the maps done, because I'm panicking a little bit at the moment. Don't have much time, and I've got no maps. So that will make for a terrible next season if there are literally no maps. Series. Sorry, not next season. Okay, we're just straight in destroying all of this. Out the way. Kings Langley shouldn't be that far up, and this should be much bigger. Apsley pretty much going to be like this. I think this is too big, to be perfectly honest with you. I think I've been a bit crazy with that, especially since they're only 4K. I'm almost tempted to, like, cut it down a little bit. You know what? That'll be your call as well. Lots to do in the comments. But I love interacting with you all, and I want to thank you all for getting involved and leaving your comments. It's kind of turned into a community project, hasn't it? With me just steering the... well, not steering the train. That would be silly. Controlling the train. At the front. And hopefully not spadding anywhere. What are we doing? We need a station. Shall I save this quickly? Because, believe it or not, we're 20 minutes in. And I've just been waffling and sticking poles everywhere. So I'm going to save this quickly. Alrighty, folks. We're all saved. And I went back and edited that bit. Because there's a lot of waffling, isn't there? We've got it out of the way. I was debating whether to just cut it all out, but how fast should we go around here? It's a new channel, and like I'm new to YouTube, so I wanted to let you all know exactly my thinking and how I'm gonna deal with season transitions and for when I transition to a season and not definitely serious transition. And that's it. It's out there. It's done. We'll keep that to a minimum, I think. Okay, we're not going to have to do that, are we? We're going to have to bring this back. Let's get Apsley in. We gone a bit too far. Let's look. It's at the right angle. So maybe we could go a little bit further. But how far are we from... Well, I mean, they're going to have to be close together. Because... I want to get it... Look north. Please bring in a... Ooh, that's nowhere near north, was it? Please bring in a minimap or a compass of some sort. Thank you. We are up in an embankment, so we'll leave it like that. Let's get this station. We need to make it similar to... I don't think we should go as big for this one. I'm just going to go out there and call it. So we got 4. High speed. Oh, we leave in the overhead wires, don't we? I don't think we need a billion entrances. We'll settle for... we'll settle for the 1. I don't know about 2. It's kind of tempting. We need to be like that. Will you hook on there? Of course not. Of course you won't. Why would you? It was going oh so well. Let's just bring that up, shall we? That'll be the best bet. And... question mark, there we go. We can just hopefully do something like this. Make it a bit easier and faster. We can sort out the terrain afterwards. But the more of an west coast main line we have, the more we can... there we go, beautiful. It is about the right angle. Or it'll do. Okay, now we just need to get that bowing correct. We're going for green out here, obviously. Green fences. Yep. Perfect. Oh, we could have done this, but I'm just going to leave that because I don't want to risk it. Mediums. I'm going to go with large. I want a large station on there. It's kind of decent size. Now, how do we do this? It's platform variation. Oh, it'd be the wrong way around though. Well, that's a problem. I didn't think about that. Should we see? Can we make it on the other side? Because we need it the station side, but I'm not sure that's a thing that we can do. Because we don't have any polarity or stuff. Oh, that's a little sad. I think we can go 200 though. I think we might just have to switch its side. Let's shorten the roof length a little bit. Not quite that big. Probably more like... not even that. Got a little bridge across it that we can't do. A pedestrian bridge. I keep looking through here and there's nothing I can see that would make us get away with that. Doesn't look like it. I think that's the best one to go with. We're just going to keep clicking them. Let's stick with this. I'm just going to have to flip it round, aren't I? There's nothing we can do about that. That I can see. I could be wrong. I think we're kind of heading in the right direction. We'll just make it... we'll have B on the surface as well on the other side. And that's how we'll get by that. It's in. This is what we're doing. There is a golf course this side. Obviously, we're not going to be doing that. I say obviously. It may not be obvious or apparent why. But I'll tell you now, I'm not going to design a golf course and mess around trying to stop the AI building over it. I'd rather them just... we'll just have them build there. It's the best we can do. Okay, now we're going to have to sort this out. This road actually goes alongside it, parallel. So, it'll be better as one of those, right? This is where we compromise a little bit. Because obviously we're not going to fit it all to scale and all to detail. We can have it probably like that. Works. In fact, is that on a slope down? Yeah, I might have got this in slightly the wrong place. That might make it a bit better. And then we can kind of bring everything up to this level eventually. Rather than take it down. Yeah. So let's encourage them to do that. We are going to put the buses in today. I do want to thank Joe Bowler for pointing me in the direction and reminding me about the Class 86. I completely forgot about it. And it didn't occur to me because we didn't have anything electric, did we? So I just forgot about it, which is terrible because I want to get it in. We can have an electric train in. That's awesome. That's something I didn't think we'd see in Season 1. You know what I was... It's an official episode, but it was an official episode done badly. Because I should have put it on high. And I will never learn, will I? Alrighty, what are we doing with this? We'll just kind of coax them into doing it right. First time. Probably not going to happen, but we'll... We can hope. Maybe the AI will love me today. I mean, eventually all this should flatten out. Hopefully they build up here. We're going to improvise a little bit with buses. I think there's a... I don't know. I just realised we don't even connect up, do we? They do run here. The buses I have planned. I have planned the 319 Red Eagle bus service. Going from Watford Junction to Kings Langley via Watford North. We're having it. It's actually via Garston, but we don't have that. We're also having the bus H19 Uno, which is another one of the purple ones we have over St Albans, over that way somewhere. And that will run Kings Langley, Apsley and Hemel Hempstead. So we've got that to put in. We've also got to correct the M1 over that way somewhere. Thank you, Watford Trebor, for making me look at the map again because I did get it wrong. Unsurprisingly. Right. Let's get all this in, shall we? Beautiful. We're straight in here. We're going to keep going this way for Hemel Hempstead. Probably with a slight twist. You see that the... if we keep straight, we actually come back up. That's probably why it works like that. So I think we can just keep going. Hemel Hempstead's going to be kind of here. Pushed up start of the station here. But then that gives us kind of a little commuter section for this area. Keeps it active. And I would like, it doesn't matter how fast that is, I would like this to kind of be a big active area. Because Hemel Hempstead's pretty huge. And Apsley's in there too. Still wondering about this up here. Warner Brothers, wherever it is, around here. So tempting. Alright. It's kind of an embankment. I don't know why I'm smoothing all this out. That's just ruined that. So we'll go up a bit further. Interesting fact about Hemel Hempstead. We're not going to recreate it, but there is a 5th platform. on this side around about here, because what we would have, I was surprised about this, there is the Nicky line. Or there used to be. It doesn't exist anymore. And it kind of, mainly goods go into a big coal plant up there somewhere. And it branched off from, for us, would be over here and went straight through the heart of Hemel Hempstead and up that way. And then joined onto the Midland Main Line. They mainly used it for freight, but it was used for passenger services occasionally, originally, and then on and off. But yeah, that was always a bit sad when they, like, ditch a line, but I'm guessing it wasn't very profitable. You can't blame them, really. Let's keep going with this. I'm happy with how this is going. What do you reckon? Do you reckon we're going to get these in? 2 stations. No tunnel this time. We already did that over there. But we do have two stations if I keep going this way. So you are not Kings Langley Central, Mr. Station. You are Apsley. Is that right? Yep, looks right to me. You are Apsley. That's what you shall be. And these don't bow. As far as I can remember. This is just a plain old 4 or 5. Old 5. Do have some sidings around here. To the south. Or it would be more to the southeast, right? Of the station. It's a slightly bigger one, but we'll keep it 200. I think I've gone a bit crazy with Kings Langley Station. We can change that if you guys want to. Come on. What are you doing, Brand? You're just rolling the mouse backwards and forwards and not actually thinking about what you want to do. I had a plan, and then I just thought, that's right. No, not the roof length. That's absolutely wrong. This is the one. Now you're straight. We'll put this one this side, because it doesn't matter, obviously. We'll have that in there. Might need to knock that back a touch. It doesn't really matter because they're stopping at all these. This would be Hemel Hempstead. Oh, beautiful. There we go. And now we're gonna kind of curl. I wonder if that's that. Do you know what? I bet that's what that is. I bet that's where the track runs level. And we've kind of gone scooting up there, haven't we? Oh well. We'll rectify that eventually. Obviously, don't want to go up any further. I'd like to keep that kind of quick. 120 should do it. I don't know what's gonna go on around here, so we won't go too crazy. There we go. That'll do us for now. I'm not sure what's going on around here. As far as this bit of track up to... I can't remember the name of it. It begins with a T. But we'll... I'll... Tiring, something like that. Yeah, that's not going to be right, is it? Need to cut that back a bit. For now, we are just going to get things in place so we can have a good detailing session along the tracks at some point. Infrastructure is important. I guess we can use this to link these two up for now. The problem is we're going to need to do a bridge of some sort, aren't we? Definitely going to need to do a bridge or a tunnel. I think they're tunnels. In fact, I'm almost 100% sure that they're tunnels. So that'll be about 99.9%. Because this is why I wanted to keep this in on the embankment. As we wanted to get some height clearance for a little bridge. I don't know where we're going to do it. I just know I've got to do this. Shall we put something in temporary for now and get buses running and stuff? I think that will be a good idea. Let's get these gone for now. We'll join back up with them in a minute. But I want a road bridge in of some sort. Train bridge, sorry. Let's get it in. Hopefully we can do this without much problems. He says. Yep, saw that coming. Okay, so we're going to have to go a bit lower. Go down a little bit more. Okay, we can put our track in either side. It's only temporary, but we're not going to be too bothered about how it looks. But we do want it in. Because I want to get the buses at least running. As I want the towns to... There we go. I guess if it's only temporary, we can just do this for now. I think I'm more than happy with that. What do you guys think? And it'll be a little fancy double one like that. There we go. Just in there. And then we can maybe bring this up a touch. I think there's some room under there, don't you? Beautiful. Then we haven't got as far to head back up to town. Not sure I like that. It went a bit crazy. Should we take it? I mean, it's not awful. It could be better. Maybe if we come off here straight, flat. Alright. And then join into here. There's a lot smoother. Yeah. I know it's temporary, but I'm still going to tidy it up. Because I have to. But there, now we can connect everything up. And I think that would be better. Just for our temporary bus services. Not how it... Ooh, dear, that was fancy. I wouldn't just keep doing it. There we go. Again with the... So, can we not do that? I guess we could go up there, really. Instead of doing it like that. No. Okay. You're just gonna... Okay. I know, I could have done something more technically impressive than just delete it. But that's what we're going with. Let's just bring that up a touch. Okay, that should be good. There, slightly less aggressive. We'll join you up for now. Just like that. All temporary. Keep all the connections going. Hopefully get the towns going. And then we'll revisit once we have more infrastructure in. Because it needs it. Did a lot of scenery work recently. And not really the greatest amount of expansion to the map. Although I do like the scenery side a lot. Oh, I'm glad at least a few of you seem to enjoy the going back a bit now. There was a... You remember Train 49? How can we not forget Train 49? This is not how I want this. I'm glad some of you enjoyed that impromptu ride along with the train. In more of a flying by the side of the train rather than in it. So how are we going to manage this? I guess we can just go up and round in a circle. And that... Ooh. Like so. Is that because that's... That's fine. How's that look? I don't like it, but... We can knock this bit off. We can probably make some sort of loop thing. There we go. Then this side, we'll just go up this way. Gently. And we'll just make some sort of mess over there. Don't need to do that anymore. What could we have there? Little joining road. That works. That's it, we're kind of improvising completely here. So don't worry too much about this bit. If you do have any ideas on what you want to see here, though, I will gladly listen. If I haven't... I mean, I more than likely would have decided what I'm doing, but it's still cool to see what you guys think I'm going to do or should do. And then, if I agree your idea is better, then I'll rip it up and start again. I believe that's a song, isn't it? A lyric. There we go. Why am I doing this? Why am I taking so much time over something that's just going to be destroyed? Probably. Maybe. Who knows? How are we going to fit this in? Like that? Kind of works, right? Looks cool. I mean, this is some serious stuff we're doing, considering it's probably not right. I'm just going for it. It's almost like we're just playing a normal map and creating our own stuff. I promise for the, if there are any residents around here, I will endeavour to sort this out and make it look as nice as it should do. But not the golf course. We can't have the golf course. Well, we can, but we're not going to. Let's just join this. I don't think you need to be on that side. Get rid of it. None for the... there we go. Beautimus. There we go. Much nicer. We are, what, about 45 minutes in? And that give us enough time, I think, to get our first electric train underway. And then I just had an amazing idea that we have no way of getting that electric train anywhere. Or do we? No, we have this. But it's not electrified, is it? Let me save this quickly. Because this needs to be electric. There we go. I know it looks stupid, but it's not staying there. Yes, we need that in there. Do we? No, we don't. In fact, we don't need that at all for now. At the moment. Get rid of that. Let's bring these guys out instead. Our main line, because it's going to go on there, isn't it? And let's get us a depot. Woof. That's a station. I guess we just... let's plonk one of these in. Oh. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. So now... I understand that this service, the Virgin service... What's happened to the front of you? Oh no. You've been eaten. Have you already changed? No, you've just destroyed. Yeah, I understand that the Voyagers, or Pendolino, I bet I've been pronouncing that wrong all episode, don't stop here. They do stop at, sometimes stop at Watford Junction. But for our map, And for where it is now, we need to get them up and running, and we'll go with the furthest south point, stop at Watford Junction, and then go the furthest north point. And that will be the beginnings of our express service down here. And then at least we can get some electric trains on. I'm really looking forward to that. Like, you wouldn't believe. We're going to need a lot of signals, aren't we? Boy, are we going to need a lot of signals. I just realised. Oh dear. Well, okay. I guess that's what we're going to be doing. That's alright. We'll get them in. Oh, come on. Yeah, that won't be there. Oh, I guess we're going to need them on the commuter side too. We're going to have to mirror this. Well, we can remove them from the other line. Yeah, okay. So what I might do then is signal this all up. Unless you want to see it. I don't know, you see. I don't know whether that's entertaining. Really? Watching me do a bunch of signals. These are going to be one way. I'm not going to ask you to leave a comment. Because you've got so many comments that I've asked you to leave. It'll be crazy down there. But if you feel like leaving a comment, you can. On whether you like seeing me lay signals. Because there'll be bajillions of them and it's a bit repetitive. Let's stick... How far are we back? I mean, stuff like this, you can see my thought process on how I would do it normally, and it's just separating them out. We'll keep these one way, obviously. Did I one way the station ones? I hope not. Yeah, that one. So, don't do that. That's for sure. That'll cause some problems. We'll have a short signal around the station. That is fine, because they can just act like clearing signals if they're shorter than the train. Rather than blocking as such. We'll have on there. We want to keep them away from the catenary. Oh, of course you'd move it. Why not? This is why I didn't miss all of this. Because they dance around and then they ruin your junctions as well. Okay, that's in. And we need a couple here. And I'm sure you're going to start moving all the catenary around. Yep, knew it. Why? There is no need for that. Oh, they don't really get obstructed, but I wish it would... Don't do that. I bet it's because... No, I don't know why you've done that, in fact. Was it too close? I wish... Does anybody know why it'll dance around like that? Oh well. We'll live with it, because we need to get this done. So we can get our train on. Right, where's the next... Yeah, you're one way. You're one way. One in the middle, maybe? I mean, they could all be fairly short, right? No, look. Let's go straight to the end. There's no need to do one in the middle. Fine. One there. One there. One here. Don't do this silly thing again. Oh, you... Oh. I don't know what that noise is all about. Just unhappy with that post. Does it on both. That's interesting. Right. We're going to get rid of this. Oh, we did some signal. This has like no signals. I was a bit lazy there, weren't I? Let's put some midway blocking going on, shall we? I like to sit them either side of the catenary poles. The masts here. I don't know why. Better visibility. That's what we go with. Unlike some of you, even though it's not really required, I do like to mark them as one way. Should you decide to make any changes. And then what happens then is the AI controller will send your train onto a completely different route. So that doesn't quite turn out as you want it, but at least it won't go the wrong way on the track, which is important. Doesn't matter if it goes for a slight detour. Could you imagine that happening on real life? Ladies and gentlemen, due to track works, we are going, instead of heading to Euston Station, we are going to take a slight detour to St Pancras via King's Cross. You're welcome. That'd be awful. So what we're going to do here, this is going to be a different line. This will be, we'll have Southern stop here as they do, but we don't go far enough that way to worry about Southern. I believe. See, I'm not sure on this. I'm fairly confident Southern go up to Northampton too. Okay. Everything is in. We need a line. We're going to have to adjust. Oh, that's not one way. Oh, come on. Click it. I know you can click on these. But I feel like... No, I don't want to... Do we want to put an extra signal here? Yeah. I'll leave it for now. This will be one way. Once we've got the... let's put our Virgin train in. We could... I don't know whether they're colourable. But I mean, we could have them... No, let's have them BR because it's our only one. But we'll just colour the line red. So you'll be starting here. And you'll be stopping... You'll be stopping... I've done the wrong one, haven't I? You plonker. No, I haven't. I keep forgetting this one heads off and scoots off around that way. Okay, brilliant. So you will be... Okay, well, if you were Southern, you would be there. But you're going here. Then here and there. And you'll be... No, not that platform. You'd be what, 3? Yeah, 3. And you would be 2. Am I right? No, what are you doing? You can head back this way. I bet it's one of these causing the problem. You should be fine on 3. What is your problem? What is your problem? Is it because these are wrong? Ah. Right, Apsley. No. Apsley, you need to be 2, I think. It should be 2 and 1. Apsley 1. Hemel Hempstead 3. King's Langley. That's... Oh, you... No, that's right. It should be the same for King's Langley 2. It will be 2 and then 1. I believe. Well, this isn't going very well, is it? Made a right pig 0. No, you've just changed them all. What are you doing? Why did you change them all? Oh, it's a bit clunky. So. Oh, because I bet it... Oh, that's frustrating. 3, please. No, you're not stopping there. You need to be on platform 5. Going up, that's right. Then we remember that these were 2. It'd be 1 first. Ah. These would be 1. This would be 3. This would be 2 on the way back. Did I get it? And this would be 4? No. Yes, 4. We almost got there. What's missing? Oh, we don't have a... that was probably part of it. We'll call this Euston to... I don't know what this would be. Birmingham? I don't know. Let's put in Birmingham for... no, it wouldn't, would it? Northampton? I want to say Let's have it as Birmingham and we can sort it out later on. We need to put in this. The correct one, please. Otherwise, there's going to be a problem. Just about there will do. Fine. Because we are going to need a turnaround. Now what are you not liking? What are you not liking? Ah. One. These are right. Where is it failing? From Harrow. From this? Oh, this might be... No. Why can't you get back there? What am I missing? Is there something that isn't electrified? Let's bring up the electrification tool. Can you see anything that's not electrified? Ooh. That should be alright. Oh, can you see it? Can you see who's a silly sausage? I am. Because this... Wow. Yep. That was a thing. Apologies. Now we're good. Now we're good. Why did I make it stop at every stop? After all that, you must have been yelling at me. I've lost the plot. I've absolutely lost the plot. Doesn't need that. I am a terrible, terrible gamer. There we go. I apologize, everybody who was yelling. Going, you are not supposed to be doing that. Okay, fixed it. Start wrapping this up by getting a train on. And we've got to change... Oh dear, we've got to change this too. This line now does more things. I mean, this one should be fairly straightforward, right? Go from... It does no longer stop at King's Landley. We should be able to go all the way. Yep. To there. And then back again. To there. Yeah, that one was nice and easy. Perfect. We're definitely going to need more trains on there, aren't we? We can get rid of this now. No, apparently we can't because... Oh. Well, let's leave it in and just make it one way. Can't use it then. I'll sort that out. Let's get our new train on. Because we are running late. I'm probably going to edit out all of the... Here we go. Class 86. I'm going to edit out all the signal laying. We'll leave it blue. And we'll put some Mark 2s on there. Yes. I don't know how many. They're not big, are they? We just have like 5, 6. Let's have 6. I mean, they're not that big, but we'll only have 2 running on there, I think. And on you go. There we go. So William, what's that? So William A. Stanier, FRS. Cool. Look at them. I want to put... let's just leave it as is for now. Let's not get carried away. Let's get these trains running. Whoop. Oh, that sounds awesome. What a lovely sound. We've got the sound of electric trains. I mean, I love the sound of diesels, but when that's all we've had for the longest time now. Oh, listen to her. Beautiful. Should we get on board? Doesn't that sound amazing? Oh, look at that speed. Our overground trains are looking better. And so does our 4 cars over there. Brilliant. Through Bushy onto Watford Junction. Wow, this is... I love this. Oh, I want another one of these on. Well, isn't that amazing? I love that. I love that a lot. So much activity now. We went from nothing to quite a bit. I can't wait till we can get like even more UK rolling stock in Transport Fever. There's so much we can do. Oh, I love all this. It's amazing. Shall we end it there, folks? I think that's been an episode. We'll call it that. I am going to get rid of this, and I promise I'll not waffle on so much in the next episode. How's that for a deal? Let's get rid of our... where is it? Alt-G. There we go. So, in the next episode, we'll put more of the West Coast Main Line in, and we'll probably put some more trains in. Definitely going to put some more trains in. Unfortunately, the buses are not in, but we'll do that too, and we'll get straight into it, and I won't spend 7 minutes chatting. Thank you for watching, guys. I really hope you did enjoy it and got past the monologue at the beginning. And until next time, take care.